And we explore a new month. That's a lot of talking, for better or for worse. Ooh. Dude, you heard it? It told me. Wait, who's what? We'll get it out of the way then. I want to get this done first. Who is it? Is it... Where is she? Is it you? You're the only one I can think of who is in that battle who could possibly be anywhere near ready. We're going for, we're pushing for the Falcon Knight. That's
I must
good
continue to work.
shit. Yes, please. I can't believe there's no stat bonus in that. That's ridiculous sounding. I hate it. That actually sounds legitimately absurd. And look at these levels. Yuck. If I'm ever going to use these people, I need to, like, start leveling them pronto. Whether it's through actually grinding or putting them as an adjutant to any of the people when I'm in an actual battle. I still miss talking with Sophie girl. She was pretty cool to talk to. I miss it. Can't believe there's never anything up here. That's a little depressing. They need to implement multiplayer in this game. If I could have multiplayer, like, essentially multiplayer chess, that'd be rad.
Do you ever regret taking the path you did? Ha! The very model of a leader. I should take a page out of your book. Whatever
I love it
you
knowing
choose
I am the
going
leader of
forward,
this army,
I'll follow
not
you
the
without
Empress.
question.
To tell you the truth, I used to be a Knight of Seros. But at some point, I just couldn't follow the Archbishop.
And now we're here.
I ran away in secret and decided to join the Imperial Army. When I found Alois here, it made me feel much better. It
I
meant
love that
I'd
that's
made
the reasoning.
right decision. Ever since that day you disappeared, the Archbishop has been completely different. She started laughing as if she was possessed and spouting complete gibberish.
I'm so happy that I'm gonna have to side with that eventually.
Claude's earned himself a rather colorful nickname. He does whatever it takes to win. I like that. It will be especially satisfying to defeat him. I can't wait to see what his
Yo,
next
this man has
move
a
is.
sick little cape thing. Like, I know I gush about the designs for it. I feel like I didn't gush enough.
We're gonna go up against Claude next? I haven't seen him in forever. Wonder how he's been. I chose this side because I believe in you, Professor. But it's not like I got anything against Claude.
Alright, so take all the golden deer to beat the shit out of Claude.
Of course! Claude was the kind of person who would be instantly friends with anyone. I don't mind so much that we gotta fight him. I just hope he doesn't get killed.
Oh, little does he know, I'm not being nice.
Claude.
I want
Claude.
the
Which one
weight
was
of
he
it
again?
to bear down on
Oh,
me.
right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It's just, I can't picture his face. Don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew.
How very
Well,
fitting for
he's
you.
just another enemy now, isn't he? What? Am I not supposed to say that?
No, it's accurate. I want the weight of my actions to crush down. I'm going to kill him. Kill. Emphasis on that word. Big K word. Didn't even make her a dancer. I can't believe you. I'm not sure what class that is. Mortal Savant Lysithia. Hold on a goddamn minute. What is Lysithia's strength? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, dog. Whatever. It's not my Lysithia punching dudes in the face for like 0 damage
I'm
consistently.
happy when we win battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Even worse when it's someone you know.
Oh, they're not gonna like this month.
Perhaps it would have been better if I just stayed
Although
with
this
the
is
opera.
making me want to save people just for the sake of my students.
You're right, Professor. I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory, so everyone else can let go of their regrets too.
I need to actually think about it, because I realize how much it would weigh on the
Deirdre,
students.
the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war.
Oh no.
It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm. You're right. That's something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, I have the Edelgard support thingy-maboop, don't I? I'm an idiot. Damn. Hey boy.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician?
Oh, they didn't stop.
I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre.
Maybe I should
I'll
do that.
come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
Dude, something about Caspar's simplistic mind feels just right. It's like that little hint of naivete you need in
Without the
this war.
support of the pro-imperialist lords, the alliance is greatly weakened. Even so, I don't feel great about all this. We're gonna be fighting Claude. Even so, we should stay alert. Claude won't be
It
caught
almost
off
looked like
guard.
her mouth was moving
Neither
from the
should we.
side.
Even with you here, this battle will be very
Don't remind
challenging.
me. It's. I've learned that post-time skip, at least on the Edelgard path, it's a Fire Emblem. Like, through and through, it's a Fire Emblem. I can say that without certainty when I watch Edelgard, my tank, take that much damage that quickly. Kind of made me sit there and go, huh. Wow. This game actually does believe in hurting people.
I'm from Alliance lands, but I'm only a commoner. The idea of fighting Alliance nobles isn't exactly losing me any sleep.
But what about Claw?
Fighting old friends, though? That's something else. No, I'd better clear my head. Captain Gerald used to say a mercenary has to be thoughtless. Guess I finally get what he meant.
Yeah, and then he got pretty goddamn dead, now didn't he?
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. It's all a great deal of bother. But I will do my part, of course.
That's all I want to hear, baby. That's all I can ask for out of all of you.
Oh, flowers are so resilient, aren't they? Despite the war going on outside the monastery, here they are blooming beautifully.
I refuse to believe she's not
I
Aerith.
hope we get to see more kinds of flowers when the weather warms up.
Like, there are multiple characters I look at in this game, and I'm 900% sure they were references to other RPG characters. Dorothea and Rise, Mercedes, and Aerith, I just forgot her name. Damn, I have like no money. Dude, he's talking shit so I can punch him. That little girl, why is there a girl in the war camp?
Since the past,
Jesus
I have
Christ.
learned much of the language of Fodlan.
And you're still not good at it.
But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty.
I can tell.
I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Dude, she's getting there.
Do you have time for a
The fish
request?
seems skittishly. It's said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery of fish appears and eats up all of the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One. I thought that was just a legend, though. Alright. I want this fish, dude. Oh, sorry, I need to actually talk to you. I've been playing too much Final Fantasy. I just tried to straight, like, walk in. We're going for the big one. I have this fresh fancy bait. Ew. Ew. They're really fast all of a sudden, Jesus. Ancient fish. Was that the big one?
You've done me a great service.
Hey. Look at that. Damn, I couldn't keep it. That sucks.
We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit.
I doubt
we're
that.
We're doing everything we can to support the army. So give it your all out there.
Yes, whatever the artisan can do to support the army. Oh god. This poor soul.
Hello.
Look at all this line for
A
food.
hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
She has good advice there. It's pretty good, all things considered. Yeah. Get people in prime time teaching position. Blast you and just, I guess, go down the line. Wait, she's indifferent to it, isn't she? Yeah, what am I doing? These two, fantastical. Taking 4 of these 4 sessions.
While I have little interest in... That looks appetizing.
Thank you, Felix. Alright. I said 4 of these? I might cut that to 3 of these, yeah.
Delicious. After a scrub. This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Did I never invite either of these to a meal before? I didn't recognize either of those quotes. I legitimately might have never invited them. I know these two have their own dialogue together. I'm curious if it's changed after 5 years.
Today's dish was so good.
Oh. I'm kind of sad they don't have, like, a different dialogue after 5 years. That's upsetting. Knock it out a while before I forget. I don't know how these two got an increase. Lysithea wasn't in the fight. Unless that's who I have adjutanted the Edelgard.
Lysithea, are you alright?
Maybe.
You don't look well.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm fine. Really. Just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
Yeah, I can tell from your strength stat.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Yes. The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well. So, it's just me.
The statement the other student at this point is so weird.
I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something, but I got a little carried away.
So many books. You probably tired yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to and fro.
It's a good thing there's a freak of
so
nature with
heavy.
high strength standing approximately 2 inches in front of your face.
Maybe you should think things through a little more next time. Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
I can do without the condescension, thanks.
Ooh.
After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself out.
I only said that you should take care of yourself. Especially considering...
Considering what?
Nothing. Never mind.
I want to know
How
more.
about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine.
Damn.
As long as you'll finish all this up.
I'm used to
I will.
Lysithea doing the
Get some
roasting in her
rest,
C
okay?
ranks.
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks, Mom. These two
What I
having
heard
this
about
makes
Lysithea
sense.
is true. I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
So there's the whole meme of Lysithea, having 2 crests. Edelgard has 2 crests. Like, that's probably why they have a thingy together. Oh, Hubert doesn't even have a crest. I haven't really looked. Caspar's crestless, Dorothea's crestless. That makes sense. She was an orphan. Petra's crestless, Ash, Sylvain, Ignat, Raphael, Leone, Manuela, Shamir. Okay. That's alright, I guess.
Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there.
And now we're gonna go there and see a lot of blood. Is
In
that
Vargas,
fine?
most of the towns are pretty much glorified fortresses.
Oh, it's Fire Emblem.
So, to hear about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant. Let's go for a leisurely visit someday, promise? You know, after the war is over.
God, I'm in such a debate if I should kill Claude or not because of my
Professor,
students.
I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with the Imperial Army.
It's the ones I know about.
They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets.
Excuse me?
It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the crest stones, but
dude, get him
there
out of
is
here.
something more to it than that. Some secret I have yet to decipher.
I'm sure we're about to figure it out.
I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. Who are they? What do they want? For her part, Miss Edelgard is cooperating, yet does not hide her hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare, in case the day should come.
In case the day,
we must combat
okay.
these strange
In case,
people.
he says. This is a Fire Emblem, man. Welcome to a long, long franchise with a history of doing
Food
things
has
like
gotten
that.
scarce since the war started. Lately, the prices have really been going up. Normally, that would mean reducing our own take, but we just can't afford to do that. If we lose this war, we lose everything.
That is true.
Still, the townspeople are the ones who will suffer from this the most.
Yo, man, we gotta
The
do what
longer
we
this
gotta
goes
do.
on, the more people will starve.
Tell them to join the army. From what I just heard, y'all are getting fed well. Oh, it's her.
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your side.
Yes.
Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own
And
army.
I still probably can recruit
In this
you.
invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre.
Oh.
Please look after Lady
Okay.
Edelgard.
I didn't want a Wyvern Lord in my
The
like,
Gloucester
party
and
anyway.
Cordelia
It's fine.
houses
It's
have
okay, really.
territory in the
We're
southern
fine.
regions of the Alliance.
It's cool. We weren't looking forward to it at all. It's okay.
Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
What? What a short dialogue.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers.
He was something.
Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fodlan. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides for different reasons.
Have you seen where we are and what we're doing?
Yeah, well, if that's the
I didn't know
only
which
way
one to pick.
forward, it can't be helped.
But she do need to be prepared for it.
Professor, I thought I was ready for this. But it's not easy to fight against my old
Oh,
schoolmates.
shut up. There's two of them that I know of.
I was in the Golden Deer House, so I have a lot of memories with them. Really? It is? I wish that we could resolve this
It's
without
not
violence.
really, but I'll tell him that.
Then again, precisely because they're old friends, I wouldn't leave this to someone else.
All right, let's
I
take
have
your
to
number
assume
2 to
responsibility.
put Claude out of his misery. He does have a bow. He is perfect to put a deer down. Big hunty man.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
I'm so happy.
Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
I don't know why hearing that description reminds me of that place in FF15. Because as much shit as I give FF15, it has a lot of cool designs. Whatever the name of the city where you fight Leviathan, where like shit metaphorically hits the fan.
I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom
Place is beautiful. Like
holding
you
up
come in
while
on
I
like the
was
sky
road.
water bridge
So I
thing.
took a trip up north despite the cold. The borders were closed on every road. I wasn't even able to get into the kingdom.
Cool.
Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers. It was all very imposing.
Dude, not as imposing as your goddamn jawline. Look at that thing. Holy shit.
Got a favor to
I want to
ask.
start a collection that chronicles the history of Fulton, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. I'll say I'm not even sure what, like, how to take that, like, what that means. I don't know.
Professor?
Hello.
Hi. I don't know who's talking smack to me, but hello. Shalom. Privyet.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Srang region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? I'm sure I can do. In next week's
That
Rhine
reminds
sesh.
me, 5 years ago, most of the people involved with the church in the Empire moved to the Eastern Church in Alliance territory.
Nice.
I've been hearing rumors that the majority of those have now gone to the kingdom capital, Verdiad. The Eastern Church has no military force of its own, so they must be sensing that the Alliance is weak and fleeing.
If that's what you want to think, my lady. Oh god, I need to stop yawning. It's like not bedtime for a couple of hours yet.
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. They were pretty strong and brave too.
Oh, they were something. One of them was pretty brave. He had the bow
Our
to prove
next
it.
target of attack is Deirdre, the Alliance base. Better stay sharp, even if we do have superior numbers.
Do we?
Yes.
Whatever.
Judith of Daphnel, you are a force to be reckoned with. You will not be forgotten. In another life, I might have fought by her side.
When I choose the Golden Deer.
It's a harsh truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. We can't change the past.
Okay. God damn, someone's talking. That Lorenz, yeah.
Now that we've seized the Great Bridge of Myrden, House Gloucester is comfortable aligning itself with the Empire. The path to Regan lands lies straight before us. Our clash with Claude draws nearer by the moment.
God, his new design.
I certainly hope so. I would be quite disappointed if my greatest rival were to simply roll over.
God, Lorenz is kind of fun, all things
I know
considered.
Claude better than anyone. He is a schemer. No doubt he has some trap for us in mind.
I know
Let us
him
be
better than
vigilant,
everyone.
Professor.
Hold on while I join the professor and then probably like kill him. I love it.
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Fodlan's throat, you enter the land of Almyra. House
Am I gonna
Goneril's
go there
territory
eventually?
touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in the Alliance.
I don't like the sound of
Tasked
that.
with keeping watch over the Almyrans' movements, he rarely leaves Goneril territory.
So we'll probably be fighting him.
I have been wondering something.
Yeah.
If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be?
Probably be dead in a chapter.
Do you ever
or
think
two.
about that sort of thing, Professor? Ah, so you do think about such questions.
I didn't know which one to pick.
You can never find answers, though, right? We cannot turn back time. So there is no way to go back and try
Funny
a
story
different path.
about that. My hair disproves your very theory, kid. Once you get hair that looks as fine as mine, maybe you can talk to me about time. Once you harness Zawara, though.
Big brother always gets so fired up.
Oh, I forgot
Keep an
about
eye
you.
on him. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the battle.
I really want to get all these people in my party.
Remember the Death Knight who stabbed me 5 years ago? Of course you do. How could you forget? Well, it turns out he's a general in the Imperial Army. He leads the Western Front against the Kingdom.
Nice.
Once I knew he was at Garreg Mach, I stormed right up to him, told him who I was and what he did. And he offered me an apology. I'm talking about a sincere, heartfelt, solemn apology. What a letdown.
I ship it.
What's going on with that guy anyway? Who is he
I
under that
ship it.
mask?
No, really, who is the Death Knight? Am I gonna find out? I want to know.
Lately, the Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garreg Mach safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
I wonder how many chapters left I have free time, if I have it all the way up until the very end game. Or if it's like the pre-time skip meme, where you get to a certain point and then you're just launched into like... not being able to really do anything type stuff.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady, but I'm about to punch you for talking it to me. It's the day after my birthday. I appreciate none of that lip. Oh shit.
Hi there.
Dude, that was like the quietest gate I've ever not heard.
Right.
That was insanity.
The tide of war is clearly favoring us. But
I
Claude
forget what house
refuses
she's
to
from. Is
surrender.
she from them?
I wonder why that could be.
I don't know.
I think you're probably right. I suppose even the very powerful can be irrational at times.
You're damn right. Ooh, is this the supplies I needed? This is the historical significance. God damn it. I do want to go look at this meme though.
Need something?
Never mind. I guess it was all
See you again
irrelevant.
soon.
Oh, I can't go to the dorms anymore? They weren't on the map, were they? Okay, never mind. I was about to say, what the heck?
In order to defeat a formidable foe, you must first learn who they are. How much do you know about the Alliance?
I know their leader is
The
hot, and
Leicester
that's all I need to
Alliance
know.
unites the feudal lords of that region.
Doesn't matter.
It
He's
holds
hot.
regular roundtable conferences where they vote on their policies. However, only the 5 great lords are permitted to vote.
Oh, fantastic.
Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, Count Ordelia.
Gloucester, I think,
Margrave
is
Edmund,
Lorenz.
And their leader,
Ordelia
Duke
is Lysithea. I don't remember which one Edmund or Goneril are.
Their titles were originally granted to them by the royal family of Farkas. About 300 years ago, the Alliance was still part of the Holy Kingdom of Farkas, you see.
I'm aware, we read about it. Oh,
Well done,
what?
Professor.
Oh, thank you for
Thank
helping to gather resources. Please accept this simple gift by way of compensation. I don't know when I
So
gathered
we've
these, but
somehow
apparently
managed
I
to
did.
take the Great Bridge of Murden. That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more formally.
Lorenz makes sense.
We've blown
He
a
did
major
mention it.
hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the opportunity to adjust his strategy. I have a
one.
request for
If
you.
it is not too much trouble, please find the most beautiful flowers you can. We require a large number of them, so do not be too selective about their size. So it looks like you can't find lost items at all post-time skip. I guess it makes somewhat sense for, like, the children to not be as scatterbrained now, as they're not children anymore.
I wish we could settle all of this before the fighting begins, don't you?
I kind of like
wish
the
it
bloodshed,
dearly,
thank you.
but few others feel that way. They
I wanna
fight
kill
in
them.
a bloody battle, take countless lives, and then finally come to understand defeat. They refuse to admit when they're beaten, and they keep it up until they've been utterly defeated.
God damn, the Iron Fist.
Of course, I understand that sacrifice is inevitable. But if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway, why raise a weapon in the first place?
Holy shit, what a statement. Yeah, do it.
I'm getting the hang of this.
We have 4 more Mimaroos. Who am I hanging out with? Well, I guess I'm doing this first, and there's something over there to do. Probably the aforementioned flowers, yeah.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yes. These items I'll probably legitimately forget to give the people, to be honest.
I hope it's...
Work on my face stat.
I never do. I hope it's all.
Dude, one more of those. Big
I'm from
flowers.
Alliance fighting. No, Captain Gerald.
Thank you for being awesome.
Professor,
Whoever's in this.
since the
Oh,
past,
perfect person.
I have learned much, but
Yes, I would love to learn from you, my girl. Oh, wait, was that it? Just that one flower? Oh, it doesn't have a question or a check mark.
So we've somehow managed that. We should press. I'll take it. Well done, Professor. Thank
Lady
you.
Edelgard adorns the graves of the fallen with flowers after each and every battle. Thank you for ensuring that she does not have to do so alone. God damn it, Hubert. Stop being a nice guy. If I assume based off your face, you should not be a nice guy. I don't know how F that is to say, but I don't care. Also, good. I do get to teach them yet regardless. Whoa! This is sick. Look at this. Oh, I love this. I love the slots. Awesome. Awesome. That's so silly. I adore it. Just go down the line. Get hers up to next.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really. Nothing worth celebrating.
Anything good? New
Now,
combat art.
To put this...
Noise. I know what I said, but you're already at an A. Oh well.
Your instruction.
Yeah, use it to push.
One step closer to
Oh,
mastery.
there's different dialogues in the Greats. I didn't know that.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Not too shabby. I do need his heavy armor up a bit. I think. What the hell do I need for his masterclass? This is a dilemma. I honestly can't remember what knights require. Obviously, this is one of them, so we'll just do this because it's a guarantee.
I am relieved I got it right. I am quite pleased.
I appreciate your coaching.
I am relieved I got it right.
I'm glad that after 5 years, I'm still allowed to do this. I'll say, I'm not really doing much with you outside of this. I still could walking down that Holy Knight path.
Oh, I was right?
The smart man is surprised he was right. Insanity, I know.
How embarrassing. I'm not used to such praise.
Yeah, it's almost like I never tried or something. Too.
Oh.
Dude, he's been killing it. Ah, we'll find out where we're going already.
Thanks for your help.
Nailed it! Perfect! I'll get it next time, too.
You better. That's not next time, kid. That's... No, I don't care. It wasn't next time. You lied to me for the last time, you sack of shit. That's it. Oh my god, if I can get it up into an A+, do
I got
it.
it right? Phew. I'd never have learned this back in my room. Thanks.
Might as well.
Thanks.
If I'm not gonna turn her into a bow knight, although I could just in case. We don't know what to do with half these kids yet. I'll love it. I'm glad I still have group tasks. It's so weird to me. Damn, expected result really high. Question?
I would like to ask you something.
I've always been confident in my exceptional skill, but lately I will admit I've experienced some minor doubts. What can I do to restore my confidence?
A satisfying answer.
It's what I do. Damn!
Professor.
I don't know your stats, but I'll do it. I don't know, like, her stats well enough to say what I would masterclass with her. We have an A rank already? Damn!
Nice place, isn't it, Professor? Standing here, you can almost feel the goddess's absence. Discounting what dwells within you, of course.
How does he know?
Do you think some punishment would rain down from the sky if this monastery were to be destroyed? Of course not. Even if the so-called Immaculate One came back here for revenge, that would only be a result of this war, not the work of a deity.
He would be the militant atheist.
If it is between love and hate, then I would choose the latter. The goddess failed to properly govern this world.
Dude, if only Sothis could hear all this shit talking.
That is why it is necessary for Lady Edelgard to become the supreme leader of Fodlan. Those with power must use it wisely. Is that not a teaching of the Church of Seros? It's absurd to preach to others what you cannot practice yourself.
I'll agree with that.
Yes. It is our humanity that pushes us to step up and take the lead should the need arise. That is not the case for inhuman creatures with lifespans well beyond our own.
Yo, how do you
We
know
must
Ray is
fight to
inhuman? What you
preserve
mean?
what makes us human. You are the one closest to the enemy. I wonder if you will be able to maintain your humanity to the end.
I'm not about humanity.
Does that mean you know I will do what must be done? You must trust me a great deal.
You could say that.
I've already dedicated my life to Lady Edelgard. To throw my lot in with you is inconceivable. But if I had 2 lives to give, I might devote one of them to you.
That's a strong line. I like that.
Not as master and servant, but as equal partners.
That's an A rank. That's a good A rank. I like that. That's very Hubert. Extremely Hubert. So Hubert it almost Hugh hurts. Yes. What is this, an A rank with Bernie?
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean.
Since your dad had
5
beat you.
whole years. It's weird to think about. No. But if you'd asked me that 5 years ago, I'd have said the opposite.
Yeah,
I
you've
have
grown up
friends
and it's
here,
awesome.
And I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come. It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life.
Give me all the praise,
If not
lady.
for you, I never
I
would
am
have
the
gotten used to
pinnacle of
leaving my room,
teachers.
let alone the monastery.
It's what I do.
Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses.
Yes,
I'm
that's
much
what
better
battlefields
with
do,
strangers
obviously.
and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
I have not heard a squeal yet.
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
Yet again, feeling like an A rank.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please
Uh-oh.
promise me you won't do that again.
The first time this happened in a very long
Friends
time.
respect each other's feelings, don't they?
We're not friends, we're lovers.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out
Oh,
anywhere
shit.
on my own. Got it?
Okay, no, we're
you
doing
would
it.
need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world. No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure that was a confession.
I thought we were finally getting close. Guess I'm not good enough for that, though, am I? I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
God, this makes it so trifling to, like, only have one wife. Just let me do the persona. Let me marry all of them.
Just leave this to us.
We will take no time at all.
Yeah, can't wait to see these results.
Amazing, no?
That is pretty alright. Damn, another A+. That's what I want to see. Like, that's that good shit.
The battlefield has
Is this what success?
Perhaps I'll expand the...
Fantastic. The man who's never going to be
I'll
using
make
a
good
bow.
use of...
Perfection. Alright, this is grind day. Yes, please. Give me support up with people. What a combination.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
I really wish for...
Now is the time to master this.
I wish every time you had the hymn, they forced the voice actors to do a little singing clip so I could hear all of it. They should have done it. Missed opportunity. And I refuse to believe otherwise. How close is Dorothea's success fail rate now? I guess it just doesn't change past that point, huh? Holy shit, you suck. We'll try once more. Also, after this grinding, I'm gonna be cutting the stream so I can go eat dinner. I should be back later in the night. I can't promise it. If I am, I'll probably just be playing Final Fantasy until I go to bed. Doing my dailies and whatnot. So just so y'all know ahead of time. Before I just suddenly disappear on you.